Yes, my name is Amanda Carrier. I'm the President and CEO for Experience Ruston, which is the Ruston-Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau. It started in Monroe, West Monroe, the Convention and Visitors Bureau there. I actually had an internship as a college student at ULM. So that was where I was introduced to the tourism industry and kind of learned that this line of work existed and what all you could do with it. I graduated, moved on to a different job, and then the opportunity came about to be the marketing director at the Ruston-Lincoln Convention and Visitors Bureau. So I took the opportunity to come back into the industry because I loved it so much, and that was in 2013. And in 2020, I was promoted to President and CEO. To be honored as the Business of the Year recipient, it is incredibly special to say the very least. The nature of what we do is not really public facing when it comes to the Ruston and Lincoln community. So much of what we do is behind the scenes. We play such a huge role in making sure that this city and this parish is a great place to live and to work and to visit. But nature of what we do, locals don't see our advertising. They don't have to think about why an event is happening or how it happens or really understand how this outside tax revenue is generated and how it's being used for their quality of life. So for somebody to recognize that and to nominate us and then to receive the award, it's really so special because so much of what we do is behind the scenes, and now we're able to share with more people. This is the impact that we have. When I was at the Monroe West Monroe CVB as an intern, that was my introduction not only to the industry but to an office setting. And my boss there, Alana Cooper, she's still the president to this day. She conducted herself with such professionalism, and she showed up to work to get the work done and treated everyone with respect. And you can guarantee that if she's asking you to do something, she's done it herself or is willing to do it. And that I was so impressed by that. And even early on, I was like, this is the kind of person I want to be. This is the kind of boss that I eventually want to be. And so I've held on to that notion of leading from the front. And I think that the people that have worked with me in the past and the people that work with me now really appreciate that. And so I'm lucky to have worked under her and to gain that from her. And the other piece of advice is really from the predecessor I had here at the Ruston-Lincoln CVB, Travis Napper. He was such a great example of leading with kindness and just expressing general goodwill toward people. And it took me a lot longer than I'd like to admit to really appreciate that, but it solidified that, it's so important how we treat people and how we talk to people. And business is business, but those relationships and those connections are so valuable, and you need to take care of people. And so cultivating a culture where people are taken care of first and foremost, I've really enjoyed kind of using that moving forward in this position. The most supportive role that I have to say is the team that I have. We have such an incredible staff here right now, especially at Experience Ruston, and everyone is doing something that they love, and they're really good at it. And you can tell when they walk into a room that they are passionate about what they do, and they're passionate about Ruston and Lincoln Parish and sharing that with people. And that's really, really important for you to love what you do, and I appreciate them so much for working alongside me. So this is really a win for our entire team. So much of what we do, we can't do without a healthy business environment. And we don't take for granted that the business culture in Ruston is very unique. Think about when you go and you visit a new place, you visit a new city, what are you doing? You're checking into your hotel, you're asking for recommendations, you're eating at local restaurants, shopping with local retailers. You are making memories and you are doing fun things because those businesses are sharing their hospitality with you. And we know that especially with the restaurants we have, the shop owners we have, they share that warm Southern hospitality, and we don't ever have to convince them to do it because it comes so naturally. And they have such an attitude of collaboration over competition that it makes what we do really easy, but also really genuine, which is the most special. And so we can't do what we do without the businesses that we have, and we, again, do not take for granted the healthy business culture that is here. I am happy right where I am. I really love this area. I moved here around 2013 and immediately fell in love with this place. It's why I'm doing what I'm doing. I can't wait to just continue to grow my family here and to see what takes place in the next couple of years, because this is a really, really special place, and I can't say that enough. I love this area and I love what we're doing, and so we will be here for a long time.